Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
back to Retroverse, where everything's good and nothing bad happens ever.
And there's definitely not a dragon.
There's definitely not somebody out to get me.
No, we
Totally.
killed that thing. It's the dragon now that's out to get us.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that.
Now, before we start, since our last play session, I gained the ability to gain bits. So, if anyone's willing to give my players a little bonus, 100 bits is 1 crit or 1 crit miss, depending on who you give it to. You could give me crit misses if you want. 200 bits is inspiration / cliche, and cliche is a special thing in Retroverse where you spend an inspiration point and you do like a cliche movie trope, like you scream "No!" when somebody important dies or something, and it gives you extra bonuses instead of just being a cliche.
So for us losers that don't spend all the time on Twitch, what the hell is a bit?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Bits are Twitch money, essentially. You put money onto your account on Twitch, and it gives you a certain amount of bits, and then you can give the bits to different streamers and stuff.
Okay.
My one rule is my players can't give themselves
Oh.
bits. That's my one rule.
Gonna give each other bits?
Yeah, sure.
So just have the same 5 or 100 bits. Just keep going around the group.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep passing the same buck.
100 bits is around $1. I think it's a little more than $1. But all right. On that note, everybody roll me a d6.
6.
6.
Oh, I don't have to do it. Yay.
3.
What'd you get, Hertz?
I got a 4.
Okay, Visca and Verm roll another d6.
I got a 5.
I got a 5 again.
What the hell?
Sudden death round. Both of you roll a d20.
Oh no.
Okay. 2.
3.
Hey, Verm, what happened last session?
Do you
This
think
does not bode well for. It's great for our damage rolls, terrible to hit.
You've rolled
Last
them out.
time on Retroverse, our intrepid heroes got out of the hot tub. We fought off the slasher twice successfully. We encountered the rest of the Ruby Roo gang. Wee woo. We had a rad soccer game against a bunch of zombies and won quite handily. We also, at the very end, collected all of the cards. Oh yeah, and Hertz boned a vampire for 2
Hell
hours
yes, I did.
while we sit around shuffling and looking at each other.
And Yost went to go retrieve her and got pissed when she called him the wrong name and stormed out.
And
And
Hertz,
I believe
And then
We
as
left
we
off-
finished assembling the cards, this giant freaking neon dragon burst out of nowhere and bore down on us. And I believe as we ended the episode, we were being neon breathed.
yes. So, on another note, Hertz's shorts got switched with Victoria's. See, those are her special ones that she doesn't usually show anybody. So Hertz now has Victoria's Secret shorts.
Yes.
They give you a +1 AC.
Yes. That's awesome. I love it.
God damn, your AC is amazing now. What's your AC?
18.
Do they have Victoria's Secret compartment?
She hasn't
It's
checked yet.
Victoria's Secret. I doubt it.
Let's just say it's where you can store your guitar.
Victoria's Secret?
Reach down your pants and
But-
pull out your guitar. That sounds awesome.
Victoria's Secret Mansion.
Really
Victoria's
scares some
Secret.
dudes when they just see your front pocket is full. Anyway.
Hey, if they're good dudes, they wouldn't care.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying some guy catcall and then just immediately like, and you're like, take that, you jerk. Anyway, so everybody roll me initiative.
Better. 13.
Oh.
Do I trust the pink dust not to fuck me? No, you rolled a 3. I don't
Every
like
time
it.
you ask that, it's
That's
never
because
good.
all my dice fuck me. That's actually not bad. That's a 14.
It's only when you get mad at the dice they're just like, okay, sorry.
I mean, they don't care either way. Right, Terry? The dice don't like me, do they?
I heard right. Verm got 13.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. What did everyone else get?
18. And he needs to make a will save.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Weird timing for that.
Got a 9.
9. 99.
9. Okay.
There's 4 of us.
I got a 13.
Ooh, roll off
I
with
think
Verm.
I'm right.
Or wait,
No.
whose dex
wait,
is better?
Did you get Verm? Did you get a 13 or a 14, Verm?
13. I thought you said a 14.
Okay, then mine's a 14.
Oh.
I couldn't remember. I just remembered that it was right next to yours.
Oh, okay.
Because I bumped my dice.
That's
so
right.
I don't know what it was.
Wisdom save, you said?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm actually high up on the initiative order for once in my life.
Hey, guess what?
Good job.
Guess what, Yost?
It passed.
It failed?
So, on the surprise round, it's flying towards you and it goes to breathe an attack when Yost turns around dramatically and does the millennium, or whatever it was
It just
called.
does the thing where like it like gasps and then just starts choking on the breath weapon.
And its
Blue
mouth
steel
opens
just
and you just see this blue glowy gas in the back of its,
It's
in the back of
actually
its mouth.
blue steel.
Oh shit, I just remembered what their breath weapon is. We're so boned.
And Yost was just so dramatic that his breath attack didn't go off.
You're so extra that you
Yeah.
made him take a double
Yeah, the explosion. He's like, the fuck?
And that
Do
was,
you use move action or reaction?
and he flies down and lands and turns around and looks at all of you. Yost, your turn.
How far away is he?
He landed within movement.
Oh.
I will obviously attempt just to go all out because it seems to be a mean dragon. It's a meanie. So I will attempt a gravity kick on him. 24 hit.
A 24 does. Also,
does
remember,
not hit.
no, it does hit. Definitely hits. Wait. Which? How old is this one?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much Yost right there.
Um,
Yeah, because he's
But yeah, you
blue.
hit it.
we're still level 12, right?
Yes, and you
Yeah.
have not taken any rest since your,
Last fight.
yeah.
We took a rest while she was
Oh,
banging.
okay, Hertz
We took a
didn't.
short rest.
Hertz
Yeah, that's
didn't.
what I need.
It was 3 hours before you. No, it was 2 hours, and then you stopped me like an asshole.
They were just getting to Act 3.
Yeah.
Only 40. But it also needs a nothing. This has disadvantage on attack rolls next turn.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
I should probably, like, the blue head pops up. I should probably change it to just disadvantage on the first attack.
Give me my please.
Just
I need to know what
disadvantage
spells I have prepared.
on all attacks is a little broken. Alright, let's see. Who's next? Hey! It's our neon dragon that got hit in the face.
But he can't go, right? Because he's I don't know. He can only do like reactions and movement, right?
Mhm.
Well, that was for that initial surprise round that he was doing when you guys rolled initiative. Normally he would have got his breath attack, but instead he could only use his movement.
There are no surprise rounds.
Yeah, usually it's like you're either surprised or you're not. So because he's surprised, he didn't get to do a thing.
Well, you,
No, I'm saying is there's technically no surprise rounds in 5e. There's a surprise condition.
anyway, he starts to glow a bright cyan.
Cyan.
I always say cyan for some reason. And he just turns into just like a silhouette of his draconic form. His huge-sized draconic form.
Oh boy.
And it shrinks down to humanoid size. And standing in front of you, you see
Can I help you, little man?
a human with glowing cyan eyes. He has a smile on his face, African American looking. He's got a three-piece suit on. The shirt underneath is white, but he's got on a glowing blue tie and blue suit.
Dude, I kicked the dragon out of him.
Is he high?
I don't know. Do you think Eddie Murphy's hot?
Well, it depends. 80s Murphy or
80s
modern Murphy? Also, I'm just going to point out, being the nerd I am, this is a neon dragon, right?
Yep.
Their spectrograph emission is red, not blue.
They can be blue. They can be any color in the rainbow.
That can be any color they
I'm
want.
just saying, as a...
Fucking nerd.
We're playing D&D. Go to the internet.
Okay, I'm expecting my neon to be neon.
You know, whatever.
Like having a Tesla dragon who breathes water. It just doesn't seem the same.
I feel you, Kevin. It's all right.
Anyway, so
Get off
he's
your
standing
high
there
horse,
in
guy.
front of you, and he has like this big smile on his face, and he straightens up his suit, and he cranks his neck, and you hear the crack from getting hit in the face.
Is he missing a tooth? Just one tooth?
No, nope. You see your scuff mark on his forehead though. That carried over in this form. Since he can't really do anything else, and apparently he could do that as a reaction, that's what he does. So it is Visca's turn.
Well, he doesn't look to be aggressive right now, so I guess I'm gonna hold. Also, I feel like it's important to know that the dog is just randomly licking my knee.
That is important. For the
It
game.
is. It is very important to know.
Mhm.
This combat
Yeah.
could not do without that information.
It's true. I'm gonna hold. I've still got my weapons in hand. I'm just waiting to see what happens. Okay, if he looks like he's gonna threaten one of my friends or hurt one of my friends, I'm gonna stab him.
Oh, actually this would be kind of cool. His suit looks like it's made of metal. Maybe like it functions like full plate.
Nice.
Somehow.
Cool.
Because Retroverse.
Practical.
Because Retroverse. Anyway, so it's Verm's turn.
Verm is going to ready the shield and hammer and just hold his action to jump in and start swinging.
Okay.
Starts getting hostile.
He's looking at you guys.
It was so
I'm
hard.
gonna-
I ended
I'm
the
gonna-
combat.
I'm going to address him in Draconic. Who are you and what do you want?
And are you single? I say also in Draconic.
Well, if you must know, I go by the name Freddie Nerfy.
Hello, Freddie.
And you guys freed me from my prison. I don't appreciate that, I think that was what you humanoids call a high five. But I did not appreciate it. Wasn't cool, man.
You were about to breathe light, or whatever it is you breathe on us.
Yeah, is that not how you say hello to Dragon Ken?
No, we
Do
flashed.
I
people.
look like a dragon?
Yeah,
Only
it's-
one
On
on
that,
me.
on that note, it's Hertz turn.
It's usually more of a mating ritual, at least for Xenon Dragonborn.
Well,
Are you hitting on him?
Hertz has a flashback to walking in on that. She's like, oh, God.
Except it was like a flashback because you went blind immediately after.
Literal flashback. Also,
You're like, no, this is
Cameron gave
better.
everybody a net 20.
Is since
Oh,
Since he said
whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
Ramrod Ragnarod comes out of nowhere. He just puffs in from the smoke and he's like, "Yo, dudes, here's some shift spice." And he sprinkles you all this shift spice, and all of a sudden you just feel like you could do something very critical if you need to.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
Rod! I was going to say is, with that information, would I still be able to take any kind of action, or have I cast my
I
watch?
mean, it's my turn.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything if it's not hurt. Like
Do you
trying to hit us.
do anything?
I approach.
Okay, you walk up to him.
I just feel like, can you get us out of here? Preferably not to a horrible garbage city.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yay! Where do you need to go again?
Back to the command center.
Are we done? Did we get all the things? I feel like we didn't get all the things.
Like,
You know,
that
things
seems
out of
pretty
Automa.
anticlimactic.
We were done in
yeah.
Autumn, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shanky's laugh is really hard to do.
We don't have our friend though,
What friend?
Mr. Cage.
You can teleport him. I don't want to go back to Automa.
I
Automa.
guess you can teleport out.
You cats are from Automa?
No.
Not anymore.
Aw. Can take you to my
Red
penthouse,
Miami.
man. Bumping.
From Red Miami.
That the place doesn't exist anymore.
We were from Red Miami.
Were you?
I mean, Miami's a big city. I'm sure we could have lived our entire lives and not seen him.
It's true. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't attend school much.
Give me Arcana checks on Neon Dragons. 'Cause now
I don't know how to. Not 20.
Now I have canon information on Neon Dragons.
20. Wow.
4.
surprised.
Apparently, I know all the shit about dragons.
What are we doing, Arcana, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, doesn't matter if it's an intelligence roll. I'm going to suck at it. Yep, that's a 6.
Okay.
You still got better than me.
Yost and Hertz, you know that Neon Dragons are aloof and careless, often giving themselves into sticky situations because of a need to party. They are obsessed with parties. Their layers are
Barbies?
They're Hertz dragons.
their layers are nightclubs that they make themselves. They use their treasure to party. They don't hoard it in the way that normal dragons do. Instead, they take the money that they take and earn and distribute it for party memorabilia.
That's awesome.
AKA
I love
having like open bars at their clubs and stuff. That'd be part of their treasure. Also, they Neon Dragons generally abide to other dragons, so long as they do not cause harm to the city that the Neon Dragon holds so dear. An exception to this rule is if there's other Neon Dragons in the city. Instead of battling by force, however, Neon Dragons battle through political distortions, financial strength, and clout.
It'd be cooler if they battled like a West Side Story, just two neon dragons coming at each other.
That would be amazing.
Also, they try to make friends with everybody as much as they can. And with your 20s, you know that apparently, usually the only time they turn into draconic form is when they absolutely need to, and when they're consuming the body of a friend at their mourning. They consider it a honorable burial equivalent.
So wait, was the slasher their friend, or were they just...
So when they say eat me, that's a compliment.
Kinky.
It is considered a great honor to be ate by a neon dragon, apparently. Because it means that they respect you enough to eat you.
They must really
Excellent.
respect chickens and pigs.
You know how Hertz likes to be in.
Well, I mean, Victoria does.
Well, there
Why?
goes this session again.
Why? Like, why is that a thing you had to share?
He says,
Because that's Hertz's
excuse me? As he just tilts his head and looks over Hertz's eyebrow, his glowing eyebrows raised.
Oh.
Well, since this was Let's go. Everybody good?
Yeah. Oh, I think
Yeah,
we're ready.
can we leave? This
Sweet.
place is terrible.
He snaps his finger, and a glowing cane appears. It's like normally like a glass translucent look,
Pimp King.
and it just turns on almost like a lightsaber. Actually, just like the dude that ran the clubhouse in Tron Legacy. It's that cane,
Ah, okay.
except it's blue.
Cool.
You know, so he has an obsession with blue. It's quite clear.
Blue.
You guys hear that music or?
Yeah, I'm hearing something in the background too. Oh.
Yeah, that's my brother playing the saxophone.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was
My
like,
brother is Sans.
you have a brother? Uh-huh.
I have a
know that?
brother and a sister.
Oh my gosh, you're Papyrus.
I just knew about the sister.
She's cool skeleton 95, and we just didn't know it. Anyway, so he
Oh no, they found out my secret identity. Abort the mission.
we're all secretly skeletons. Anyway, so or no, there's a skeleton in
Talking
all
about
of
this
us.
yesterday too.
There's a skeleton in all of us. That's the joke. Anyway,
Yes.
so he swirls
We're
the
walking
cane
back up.
around, and then his portal just swirls and appears.
Phew.
And he walks through.
Oh yeah, man. Let's go.
Before I step through, I'm
I am
gonna lean
done
over
with this
to
thing.
Yost, and I'm like, am I the only one who kind of wanted to fight him?
You know, I fight enough stuff. I've already killed a laser dragon. I don't need to kill more of my cousins.
Yeah, Verm's
been-
gonna walk past you like, no, this is an encounter best left unhad. And he and like host are gonna walk through the portal.
I show her my the giant machete scar that's on my stomach. It's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna
That's fair.
go.
Also, your clothes are still. I mean, you've taken multiple chainsaws and machetes now. I gotta say, your clothes
I
cannot
miss
look.
my clothes.
You've been penetrated by so
nice.
many things today.
Oh my god. What?
What? I missed.
Your turn later, Vern.
I missed it. What did he say?
Nothing.
Nothing to poke at. So you guys go through the portal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're dead. Awesome game, guys.
You go through the portal and you're immediately greeted by club music. And you all recognize this club. It is
Alright.
shaped like a bubble, and there are multiple bubbles on the outside.
Oh,
the wall.
fuck, we're still on.
Oh, hey, we're in Anima again. Cool.
No!
Could be
I
worse.
want to leave.
Welcome to my club, he says really loud. You barely
What?
hear him over the music.
Wait.
Verm's gonna be hollering, "This is your place?
Yeah!
Rock on.
Cool!"
Rock on.
Just despite his voice barely going over the crowd, it seems like
Terry.
he's actually keeping himself quieter than
What?
his actual full shout.
Hey, come here.
Being a dragon and all.
Come here.
So, yeah. Come get a drink, man.
Yes,
On me.
please.
Okay.
You guys got me out of my
I wanna
prison,
be
man.
unconscious, please.
Yeah, I think
Do you have non-copywritten Coke?
Yeah, I got some toke.
wait, are we
Wanted
talking
some Coke?
cola?
The drink, not the other one.
Oh, some bloke, some bloke. It's a drink and it just says bloke on it, but it's got like the same like type design.
And it's blue.
Oh, it's blue. Yeah, it's blue.
It's bloke.
You got below clear.
Nah, no one likes that stuff.
Yeah, Hertz is gonna get whatever drink is will fuck her up the most.
Here, let me get you my 2 cents. And 2 shot glasses slide down the counter to you.
Excellent. She chugs them.
I'll have one of that.
She chugs both of them.
You guys recognize the robot guy where he's like his waist up is upside down in the ceiling, and he is the disco ball. Like his head is the disco ball.
Oh, that
You
guy.
remember?
There's no sign of the master beaters, is there?
Give me perception checks.
And how the night ends.
Oh.
I got 3.
Let's see. Perception. That's 9. Let's see. 27.
Dirty 20.
Yost isn't caring to look.
You don't see him tonight.
Oh.
They're probably out, doing the resistance thing.
They're probably
Save the
being master
world.
beaters.
Bunch of losers.
You remember they had a pretty nice karaoke machine back at their place.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
Alright.
Visca's just getting like soda because she's aware that, oh yeah, we got like stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
Hertz
not
is
gonna hit it too
partying like
hard,
it's 1999.
Verm just mainly wants to unwind a little bit because we just came out of a death trap alive, and he's very thankful for that. Like every single cell in his body was convinced somebody was going to die in that place, and he was very grateful that none of that actually happened.
Do they got meat shows? They're like nachos, but made of meat.
He chose, yeah. Copy that right here.
yo, we don't got that, but I can get that for you.
We should have them for us dedicated carnivores. What?
So what do you guys do in this club? You just
I'm actually gonna after like I think maybe 2 of these, he's gonna feel finally loose enough to ask Hertz to go dance.
She's gonna dance with you.
Fuck yeah.
Something I did not get to mention before. I was kicking myself because I didn't mention it before. What was the name of this place? To start with the Minty Bubble.
The minty bubble. It's
Uh,
like a soda.
So the minty chocolate chip?
it actually does smell of mint in here. I'm not sure if that's. Pretty sure actually that's because of a magical effect. Those of you that know spells, which I think is 2 of the 3 party members, knows that this is prestidigitation, making everything smell like mint. But apparently it's been cast at permanency in here.
Wow.
Oh, did
Nice.
non Scooby Gang join us? The woo woo, whatever they got.
You.
No, they're just trapped forever now.
You see them dancing on the dance floor already.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
after like the 4th shot glass, Hertz is just gonna grab Verm and she's gonna take him to the dance floor.
There is no gravity on the dance floor, and you notice large prismatic-like bubbles bouncing around harmlessly inside the dome room that is the dance floor.
So that'll be an acrobatics check then.
You know, I would think that would really screw with you when it comes to drinking booze.
It's okay. He's only had a couple.
You notice a one of those robot guys, and he's got this giant staff, and it's got like a donut-shaped circle on the top, and it's got like frills on the rims of the circle, and you notice this like pool next to him with like soapy water stuff.
I was going to say, he has a pool skimmer to take the vomit out of the place.
And you see and you see a sign right in front of him, just a glowing neon sign that says "Bubble rides 10 gold fee per bubble."
I remember Bubble getting
10 gold. What the fuck? Is there a happy ending at the end of this ride?
It's Bubbles' ride.
Her name Bubbles.
Only if you make it a happy ending, and she winks at you.
Whoa! 10 gold. 20 gold. 2 tickets.
Yahtzee.
He hasn't had a chance to spend none of this money. So like he's still fairly flush and probably a little bit off kilter after what we just went through. So he's feeling a little wild for Verm.
You know, why not? Give me a con save.
Right. Okay. It's
You got
going to be
11.
a dirty 20.
Okay, Hertz is drunk.
Yeah! Hey, Verm. Hey, Verm.
Yeah.
She grabs his face like.
She's not screaming. She's
Oh
trying-
my gosh, I'm so happy that we're not dead. This
Me
place
too.
sucks, but I'm happy I'm here with you.
Same. And he's going to give her like a little fork tongue flick on the cheek.
She giggles.
Okay, we're grossing out the other people, I think. We're just staring at it.
I'm sorry.
Yost is just sitting at the bar going, huh.
Is that
Laser Dragonborn have fork tongues? Weird. See, this is why I always get angry when people just assume Dragonborns are all the same. It's like our subspecies are so vastly different.
You're gonna hear him in the distance. I know, right?
Yeah, racist humans.
Is Mr. Dragon still around?
Yeah. You notice that he's already on the dance floor, and he's got a bubble for him and 2 female star elves.
Okay.
Hey.
I think we've met all the Retroverse dragons, but 2. We gotta go find a Tesla next.
All but 2?
Yeah,
We've
there's
met
6.
Laser,
Yeah.
Neon,
Mm-hmm.
Code.
Oh, yeah.
Beat.
You did meet Code.
Yeah, so we're just missing Tesla and what's that other one?
Full grown. Oh, the one we can never remember.
Yeah.
Probably not important.
Xenon.
Suddenly, 5 Xenon dragons burst in and kill everybody.
Good joke.
I'm sorry. I was reading something else.
Oh. What if, like, when Xenon dragons turn into humanoid forms, they're actually like the Men in Black, but they use their flash ability instead of the little device?
Wow, we're making them very OP in our messaging. I like it.
Well, of course, the Dragonborns always get the short end of the stick when it comes to, like, every ability the dragon has. So, I don't know.
It's so true.
Yeah.
So sad. Such sad. The,
Not sponsored, but you could.
We wish.
Brand
Yeah.
deals for that, yeah.
The party keeps going for quite a while. I already forgot his name, damn it. The dragon, Freddy Nerfy, offers you guys a his private suite here. You can crash here. It's the least he can do for you, saving him from the demiplane he was stuck on for who knows how long.
That's really cool of him. And Verm's gonna say, I didn't get a chance to greet you properly later, but if you'd like, you can have my laser to your face because you are all right, dude.
He is very drunk.
He chuckles and he pats you on the shoulder.
Oh, I guess sorry about the kick.
Yeah, man, you're real cool.
Yeah. I just,
I appreciate
we were on edge.
you being a force for goodness and, bumping music in the place of pits and hell. So, thank you for that.
Some of us
Yeah.
must use our power for good. He uses his power for awesome.
Yeah, good and that stuff, yeah.
Good times.
That's unsettling.
Anything
It's probably
that's
neutral.
not fucking Anima is okay in my book.
He shrugs and he goes back to drinking, I guess. He's just taking, like, shot after shot after shot, completely
Hell
unfazed.
yeah, so am I.
Oh, he's probably having that, like, I just got out of prison party mode right now.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting
While
at the
you- while
edge
you
of
guys-
his, chair.
While you guys are talking to him, he literally does have, like, one arm around a girl, like, each side. Just constantly.
yeah.
Are they hot?
They're above average, for sure. Every time you look back, there's a different girl, though, so who knows.
Alright. That's fair.
Hangers.
I can play with that. I can dig that.
He's got a revolving door.
Hey Visca. Hey
Uh-huh.
Visca, you wanna dance with me?
Sure.
Yay! She's gonna grab her and
Give me performance checks. While we pull a middle school dance, where the guys just sit back and watch the girls on the dance floor.
What did you get?
I got a 22.
I got a 4.
Oh no!
I'm not even
Okay.
drunk. I'm also still drunk.
I'm gonna pass her a shot and say, "Here, this will help."
She's in a bubble. They're both in a bubble.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh.
Visca,
My tolerance is so high. You know how hard it would be for me to get drunk.
Chug.
Make it a double.
about as hard as Freddie Nerfy.
I will try it.
I gotta ask, what do you think your dance would have been, being Visca and getting a 4?
Probably like the sprinkler.
I was going to say the worm because you fall on the ground. And just try
Around, so it's like.
to-
Ah!
I was just thinking, she just freaks out, free-floating the bubble, like, I can't balance! Where's up?
She starts doing
I just
roll
like
the
trying
dice.
to do the sprinkler, and I wasn't like counting on my weight being different, and 0G and just punched some rando beside me.
That
Start
rando is
spinning.
Hertz. You both have your own bubble, as you're just bouncing around.
Oh boy.
It's surprisingly
Like, I'm
durable
sorry.
Hey, Yost!
Break your
Check out
fucking
these
head.
moves! Come on! Come play with me!
Yas, what's your passive perception?
Pronounce my name.
Yas,
You're a dick.
your passive perception?
It's something.
It's something.
17.
Okay, you notice Hertz is trying to say something to you, but she hasn't realized that she's in a bubble, and none of the noise is exiting through the bubble.
Ah.
Wait, can he not hear the music through the bubble?
Surprisingly enough, both of you can still hear the music through the bubble, but you can't hear anything else.
Oh, okay.
And in here, it gets a very reverb kind of sound
Weird.
to it.
Put a straw and drink it through my helmet.
Hey, buddy.
I think your helmet just has a built-in straw. You almost got like a mosquito syringe and just...
Oh, he has a fucking proboscis in his helmet? Terrible. Oh. Oh, it's so weird because like when you have the helmet on, you look like a normal person, but you're a person with a proboscis?
Rude.
Yeah.
It's weird if you're proboscises are just weird, okay?
A
They
Mothman,
are Terry.
a Mothman
Rude.
just like walks in the club and then just walks back out with his head down.
Oh,
He's like,
Oh.
he's like,
you were mean to him!
and he's like, I just want a lamp, as he just leaves.
Lamp isn't one of the dancers.
I'm gonna play Mothman.
I do have a Mothling Tiefling subrace.
What special stuff did they get?
The Mothling?
Attracted to light.
Yeah.
They should, but no.
The reverse of light sensitivity.
They have resistance to radiant damage,
I think
but not. They have vulnerability to fire damage.
they have insectoid looks to them.
It'd be electric damage.
And I think I just switched up the spells they get, the innate spells they get. So I think they get infestation cantrip,
Mm.
stuff like that. All bug themed. I think they get animal messenger, but moths only, so they can like Gandalf it and just like a moth appear and just talk to the moth and send it
Apparently,
off.
that moth's entire life was that scene.
Apparently.
Can you imagine being
Was never
born,
born for that role.
being in Lord of the Rings, and then just dying? Yeah, I'd probably die happy too at that.
Sounds like a good life. I don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
And Lord of the Rings is long enough that you have a pretty good life, so.
Yeah, that's longer than you average for a movie moth.
I mean, for all we know, it was a baby giant moth, and it was friends with the giant eagles.
There you go.
For all we know. And it helped save the planet with a giant lizard when it turned to giant size.
And you just
What is
insulted.
Verm doing while me and Visca are dancing?
I am watching.
Creepily. In the corner.
Oh.
Well, I got 22, so it's a good show.
I might be eyeing up Hertz a little more actively than I'm eyeing up Visca just out of respect.
Normally, like, only like his two eyes on his side are looking, and it's like all four.
You're dancing, he's like right behind you, just like.
I'm not looming. No, I just post
He's
up on
got
the bar.
he's got like a crop top on, you know.
No, like he downmorphed when he got into the club and actually started having a good time. So he's actually got his jacket open and he's got that ripped up muscle tee underneath, right? So he's got that black jacket that's open and then it's like shredded muscle tee underneath.
I will gesture for the boys to come dance with us.
I will, and I will drag Yost if I have to.
Good fucking luck, dude. He doesn't dance for shit.
What's your strength, Yost?
20.
Okay. Well, I'm going to convince Yost to come.
It's good.
Yost-
I don't dance often.
Yost just like rolls his shoulders and just like does the Dwayne Johnson thing where he just like flexes each pec individually. And you're like, I think I'll just try to convince him.
He's a healthy boy. I got to respect the game.
Visca, you can split your bubble off from Hertz's bubble, so you can go back down if you don't want to dance anymore.
You mean
No, I want
he has
everybody
to
to dance.
start dancing to not dance anymore?
Well, I mean, dancing doesn't seem like a Visca thing.
She's just sitting there doing the dice the whole time.
Doing the dice thing too much.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Because clearly I fucking need it.
Hertz will like encourage you and just be like,
Watch, when I roll my con save for do I get drunk, nat 20. Guaranteed
The first one's always free.
it. Yeah, but she's trying to loosen up at this point, so.
hey
she's going for
bartender, get this lady the strongest stuff you got.
I will remind
You
you
mean-
that I have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Let me think. I'm trying to think of drink name.
I'm going to go down to the DJ and request
He
a
says-
song, and then I'm going to come back with Hertz, and I'm going to walk the dinosaur.
Hey, that's a racist song.
Yeah, wouldn't I be walking the dinosaur?
I mean,
Depends on how
did
the
you
night
happen to
ends.
borrow a leash from Victoria?
You know somebody else in another bubble's doing the cramp.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Vague SpongeBob reference. I apologize. Somehow Patrick Starr accidentally made a dance move by having a cramp on the dance floor, and everyone thought it was a dance move and thought it was cool.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
And then there was a surprisingly dark scene where like this kid's at home and the mom thinks he's having a seizure, but he's just doing the cramp, which really surprised me that was in SpongeBob. But yeah, sorry to just shit on the mood. The you guys continue dancing, and those two are down there getting drinks. Visca, give me a con save.
Sure. Fucking knew it.
Get that 20.
No, but 25.
Okay, give me another one. You're trying to get wasted.
Yeah, we're going to keep hitting it until it lands.
It
Just
is-
keep rolling until you suck.
That's more like it. That's still 13.
Okay, this is an open bar. You just ask for it and
Oh,
they give it
God.
to you. Though tipping is highly encouraged, you can tell. Also, the robot guy
So
has
I
4
don't
arms.
actually know it. Is it possible to like die of alcohol poisoning while not actually getting drunk or buzzed?
In D&D, no.
Okay, because like she might end up. That's a possibility for her.
Give me another con save.
Okay, so for what it's worth, my lowest that I can possibly roll is a 1, and I would get a 9.
Okay. The difficulty does go up each time you do it.
Oh, okay, good. That's an 11. Wait,
Okay.
no, hang on. 14.
Okay, another
Good
con
deal.
save.
Hertz is just gonna keep giving you drinks.
Yeah, I think at some point I'm probably just gonna have to stop because I'm gonna puke. 13.
Okay, you are like, oh man, these, I knew it, I just can't get drunk. Oh man, all these drinks, I need to go pee. And you go to stand up and you're like, whoa! And you're all drunk.
You're like, I think it's affecting me.
You're like, there's a slight tinge on the end of my finger. And then there's just like a dwarf just blacked out drunk next to you.
Excellent.
He started drinking the same time as
Yeah.
you. He looked like he was getting a shot every time you did. And was like, I'm gonna show her. You wolf woman thinks she can drink better than a dwarf.
Oh, buddy. My 10th level thing, though.
Actually, you're like, where did you go? And you like look over the counter, and he's on the ground next to the stool he was sitting at.
Do they have the Pan
What kind
Galactic
of drunk
Turtle?
is Visca?
She's just starting to get drunk. She can continue drinking if
Probably
she
a
wants.
goofy drunk.
She'll slide you another drink.
Probably
Oh.
goofy and gives lots of hugs.
Yay!
Yay!
I don't know. Visca hugs can
God
be
damn
scary.
it!
No, that's
That's
okay.
how
Though.
I
She's
am
got
as
extra
drunk.
arms for extra hugs.
Okay, now roll your con save, but you no longer get your advantage. It is
Ooh.
canceled out by a disadvantage because you're already drunk.
26.
Okay,
What the shit with your dice?
you drink
You
it, but
will never be drunk!
you don't really remember it. It was just like you just take like a sip of water. Really, you're just like whatever.
She hands you another drink. She's really excited about that.
Is this turning in? Are we taking bets now?
At this point, Visca's gone to the little wolf's room, and then she came back.
A little wolfer. Yost, you okay there, buddy?
Yeah, fine.
I lean over to Hertz and I'm like, we could make so much money this way.
Yeah, it's like, how much will it take to get her drunk? Come, step right up, place your bets now, boys, it's time to go.
That's a 24.
Okay.
Fucking
As this is going on, Yost doesn't seem too interested in it. He's just sitting there, just probably looking at the bottom of his cup of whatever drink he has. Soda, I think you were going with.
Yeah.
And you can't
Yost
help but
doesn't
notice that there is a female Xenon Dragonborn on the other side of the bar, and she looks
Oh.
equally disinterested at this place.
Yep. We do the typical Xenon greeting at bars.
Like our friends are dicks.
He's a D.
He's always the DD.
You notice she's got like a bunch of her girlfriends with her, and they're like having a crazy time. They're all drunk.
Woo girls.
Yeah.
And draconic. Sucks being allergic to alcohol, huh?
What?
Yeah.
Who are you? Do I know you?
No.
That's
Ted?
racist.
Ted?
No.
I was
not
gonna say,
that.
is there a dialect of Xenon?
No, they're speaking Draconic this whole time.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
it's
But it's a
different. It's like-
club, and it's on the other side of the club.
Oh, right. I forgot. There's that too.
I use the typical Xenon greeting so we know we're all Xenons.
What's Yost's insight check? Or passive insight?
That's like asking me to do an Arcana check.
Is it a 9? Please tell me it's a 9.
No. Insight's
Wisdom.
oh, 9. I thought investigation for a second. I was like, no, I don't got a penalty to that. No.
Okay. You notice that her girlfriends are talking to her. You're not sure what the heck they could be talking about, and she gets up from the table and walks towards you reluctantly.
Oh no.
Oh.
What does everyone else do as they clearly see
Can I insight check that?
a chrome-scaled Dragonborn walking towards the other chrome-scaled Dragonborn? In this
Actually, I
great
have
bar?
Can I insight check that?
What's your bonus?
My bonus is a +5.
Okay, yeah, you already know that her girlfriends are like, hey, you should go hit on him. And she's
I
not,
know
she
she's
doesn't
not.
want to at all. She just wants to leave.
This kid does not pay attention. She probably sees it because I have 15 passive perception, but like, I trust him and whatever. Say hi. Like, I'm trying to get drunk and utterly failing. I'm a little distracted.
Also, did anybody take me up on my bet?
I'm pretty sure that the dragon dude is suddenly very much regretting the open bar policy.
Hurt? No, not at all. In fact, he seems to be enjoying it even more so that you're drinking more.
They gain power from our drunkenness. They
George
absorb
just
the
is king.
sobriety out of us.
Because they're the party dragon, and you're
Partying.
partying.
Like I said, it's just his kink.
Yeah. So,
Oh
Hertz,
yeah,
give
get
me-
drunk, you dirty mammals.
Hertz, give me a persuasion check as you try to get the crowd in on these bets.
Okay.
I'm down. I'm in.
And Freddie Nerfy actually gets up like a glowing whiteboard kind of thing, and he's getting like the odds ratio for the betting set up.
16.
16. Okay, you get Oh yeah, you get 2 people. You get a tabaxi walks up, black tabaxi. She walks up, and you see a Triton of all things.
Oh wow. Cool.
She's really hot. She's got really long, wavy L'Oreal kind of orange hair.
Yay!
She's like, ooh, this seems interesting. I'll take up this bet.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
and
we're doing a bet to see how much my friend can drink before she passes out.
and then the cat lady's like, yes, I'll put me spilled orange juice. We'll put up 10 gold
I'll match.
for 10 shots before she passes out.
All right. Let's see. What are we at now? What are we up to? How many have you
8.
had so far? You're up to 8. Okay. So I'm
says Freddie Nerfy, as he's already got the tally on the board.
I'm going to bet you can go to 15 before passing out. I believe in you.
How much are you betting?
I'm going to put down 20 gold on my friend here.
Okay, with 15, it is at 2 to 1. So you'll make double. If it's on that number.
All right, so rolling.
Oh, perfect. 13.
13. You're starting to feel it.
Okay,
Ugh.
next one.
Hmm.
Can I give her can I give her hype dice?
Hey, no, that's fingers on the scales. Come on now. Don't fuck with the
I'm
pool.
not cheating. I'm just hyping her up.
There aren't any rules in this game.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it.
Okay. Wait. Where's?
I'm like, oh, nope, just down the next one.
Okay.
Or have like a burp or something. Like, okay, let's go.
So Visca, the first level of drunk got you disadvantage on saving throws. The second level of drunk, as anyone who tries to persuade you or use a charisma ability against you has advantage.
Okay, so
Can
watch
I
out.
give her some hype dice?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I give her a D10.
Okay.
Okay. Drink 3.
This is drink 11.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
drink
drink
11. Sorry,
So-
shit. So we already hit the 10.
Yeah.
That's a, hang on, math. 25.
Okay.
Wait, remind me how many layers of drunk there are?
Also 25.
You guys don't
Yeah.
know.
At which level do I just die? I just die of alcohol.
Well, there's some point where you pass out.
You won't get
Yeah.
there. The only person that could get there is a drunken master. I may or may not have made the drunken master class for 5th edition before Xanathars came out, and made a new conditioned cult drunk.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I got another 25.
Okay. So, wow, that was number 12, right?
Is this
While she's doing that, I'm
I
gonna
think
hand
so,
on the
yeah.
Trident.
so
And the old
drink
black
13?
drunk
Oh, that's a 12.
wrapped around.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. No, fuck it. I'm gonna use my hype dice to make that a lot higher. Hang on. Dirty 20.
Okay. You like start to tilt back in your seat, and then you like tilt back up and you like slam your fist into the table,
Jesus, what is this? 14?
and you're like more, and you almost throw
Yeah.
up.
You're
I like
14.
it.
Really pissed if I fail on 14 or 15.
Even though her face is fur, you can just tell somehow her face is just really flushed.
What do you get?
I got an 11.
Yeah!
Visca, at 14, throws up all of her drinks and goes unconscious.
Oh,
Ah,
please tell me somebody had a
damn
bucket.
We'll say the neon dragon had the bucket ready.
Nice.
he knows.
It was
He
a
knows
bucket
what's
of holding, so you just
Whoa!
bucket
Oh
of-
god.
It's like the opposite
If
of
you
a
throw
decay.
up too much into it, does it just like spew onto the astral plane?
I mean, if you throw up that much, you got to be like a gargantuan being and somehow not dehydrated.
That's fair.
I want to hit on that Trident.
Okay.
I'll be like, hello there, my fishy friend.
Oh, I hit you. And who might you be?
The name's Hertz. I like your toga look. It's very nice.
Oh, thank you. My name's Pleedle.
Yeah, this just like, it like gives her the winky eyes. Like, do you want to dance?
Give me a persuasion. At advantage. Remember, you got your nat 20s.
Okay. I got a. Hold on.
This goes curled up in a fetal position as the neon dragon just like picks her
18.
up effortlessly. It's like,
Yeah,
I'll
like
find her
she
place to
spends a
crash.
couple minutes hugging the bucket, and then she's just gonna just lay down.
No, you're out. Like you
Oh,
grew up
okay,
and you
never
were
mind.
out. What was it? Sorry,
18.
18. Yeah, she's looking you up and down. She's like, wow, I didn't know torn clothes could be so revealing. Or maybe they do.
Yeah,
she looks down at
we're
her-
just fighting a murderous maniac. It's fine.
And she looks down at her very torn, very short toga.
And it's like, well, I think we can do something about those clothes. Mainly get rid of them.
I knew a bubble or two.
Yeah, I go with her.
Okay, yeah, you guys go get a bubble.
The funny thing is, I actually have pictures of Pleedle and Hertz like flirting with each other from like way back when Hertz was still an idea.
So you know, Pleedle has 20 charisma.
This is true.
So, and it's a sorceress. So she's got that going, I guess. So yeah, you guys go to do that.
And she's mad cute.
She's got like the L'Oreal hair, you know. And so yeah, they go do that. Verm, what are you doing this whole time? You got the closest on your bet, so you actually get back a 10 gold profit.
Great. So my inclination is like to make sure that Visca's taken care of with Yost, and then go follow Hertz.
Hoping. He's hoping.
Just be like, oh, do you want to get in on this? She's drunk at this point, so she doesn't give a fuck.
Verm, give me
No, I was gonna
persuasion
say-
at advantage because she's drunk.
I'm sorry, repeat last.
Persuasion at advantage because she's drunk.
Persuasion at advantage. Yeah, Verm's give a fuck meter is broken too. Ah, okay,
What's funny is when you're drunk, you still get advantage on your charisma checks.
cool. Well, that's going to be a 16 all day.
Okay,
Do I need to save for that, or
I'll leave that up to you. Do you think
Do you
16's good
want to
enough?
save for that?
nah? She's good.
Okay.
she'll like grab his shirt and like just plant one on him, and then she'll take him and Pleedle to a secluded area.
Faded black.
Fade of black.
Con saves
Yeah.
for everybody except Yost.
10.
Little got a 19 on the roll.
15.
Okay. So you guys have a great night. What did Visco? Can you give me another con save?
Sure. 24.
Okay. So the night goes by. You guys get your long rests and all that, and Visca's the first one to wake up with a huge hangover.
Oh god, everything sucks. Why is it so bright? There are no lights on.
It's just your eyes.
It's the Retroverse. I don't think it's possible for there to be no lights on.
That's fair.
No, she's just complaining about her own eyelight bouncing off the inside of her eyelids.
Why are my eyes glowing? It hurts.
Turn them off.
Mm-hmm.
And you find
there's
yourself in a
I would hope that Yost would have tried to locate me.
Yeah, well, Yost, what did you do? Did like the neon dragon? Last I said,
I tried. No, as I said, I left her in his care before I walked off with Hertz and the Triton.
Okay, the neon dragon went to pick her up and was going to move her somewhere.
Oh
So
yeah,
she
no,
could rest.
I before I left, I was intending to make sure that Yost knew, had.
Yeah,
this.
what the fuck was Yost doing at this time?
Being bored.
I wasn't
Being a
about
square.
without that. Those two being together and knowing what the fuck was up and okay before I leave. He may be drunk, but he still knows not to just bang on your friends. That's shitty. Don't do that, kids.
Yeah, it's super not cool. It's beyond not cool.
Yeah, so what was Yost doing?
Yost was sitting at the bar just talking to a fellow Xenon who recognizes me from my dialect because I'm still morphing. It's like, yep, sucks, doesn't it?
She just straight up comes up. She just straight up tells you when you get up. She's like, my friends told me to come up and hit on you, but seriously, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, I'm taken, so it's okay. We can just sit here and we can
She
drink.
she lets out a sigh of relief and it's like, oh, thank goodness. Makes it a
I
lot
mean-
easier.
Though, if you were interested, I got some friends who will do anything.
One of the bubbles
I've
is
seen
just
some
like
shit.
one of the bubbles on the outside of this place is just bouncing up and down vigorously.
I have seen some shit.
All around me are familiar faces. It just zooms
That's
in
what
on
I'm
him,
saying.
slowly turns black and white.
Yeah, that's cool.
She's like, oh, okay. And she just awkwardly leaves.
Cool.
Okay, after that, you're like the only one out here. The rest of the party's somewhere else. What do you do for the rest of the night?
Well, I go and make sure everyone's safe first. It's like, Visca's sleeping. Oh. That's
Don't worry,
sleeping.
we have a safe word. It's fine.
Open it up, it's like, huh, that's another difference between Dragonborns.
You may not have known this, but later Dragonborns have reptilian hemipenis.
May not have known
Well, that's
this.
canon now.
May not have known this, but I didn't want to know that. But too late for that. I like to think Yost just like he just flashes. That's his. He just lowers his pants, and they're just like the lights.
Balls!
And so
Oh, I just had a vision of like the Dilophosaurus flare, like that.
yeah, but it's down there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no!
Why?
We talk about important things here on Retroverse, folks.
We do. We really do.
We
These
would
are the jokes, folks.
The
I
never make a
you
film.
do remember the stereotype for Xenon Dragonborns actually came from a movie called Flash Morgan, and the main character was a Xenon Dragonborn. And there's a really epic metal theme song that had to do with flashing, and it happened during the sex scene in the movie. So everyone just had that stereotype about Xenon Dragonborns.
God, there wasn't a seeing eye in the house.
It was an older movie, so they couldn't actually show anything. So they literally did a flash, like when he
Oh, it
lowered his
didn't have
pants,
the-
it just
the light
flashed.
The light bulb one, not
Yeah.
a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan, I bet you weren't expecting to listen to that tonight, huh?
thank you for joining us here at Sexy Time Retroverse. Retroverse after after night.
Is it-
I can't talk anymore.
Sextroverse?
Yeah, you go. Sextroverse, yes.
Retroverse after dark.
There we go. That's the one.
Quick page, Chris. Give him that for his book that he was going to make about all the Retroverse characters doing uglies.
Oh yeah.
So once I make sure everyone's safe, I'll just go where Visca is, sit in the corner, and just kind of sleep.
You notice he takes her to his private quarters, but it looks like he's not going to stay there at all. He just put her on the bed and left.
Thankfully.
Pat you on the shoulder and said she did a good job and left. He said you're welcome to anything in here.
I think we've honored our host sufficiently.
You notice there's a mini fridge in here.
Is there anything
Varieties of cheese.
Mm.
Unopened bottles of champagne. Triangle sandwiches. Surprisingly fresh.
It's on 'em.
What a dragon would like.
Okay, Yost is
Sandwich,
playing.
We have 2 steaks and filled with bacon in the middle.
Yeah, there you go.
The thing is, though, Kevin's character, the Xenon Dragonborn, are lactose intolerant.
Oh, there's no cheese on the triangle sandwiches.
Okay, that's what he was asking, because cheese won't drink that. Champagne, allergic. Triangle sandwich? Question mark.
Oh man.
Also, you
So-
find this bottle of liquid, and it just says on it with duct tape, and then Sharpie on the duct tape, purple stuff.
How did he know? The traditional drink of Xenons.
Purple drink.
You
That
notice
is
there's
racist, by the way.
you notice there's another. Oh wow!
Oh,
I didn't even make that
yeah.
connection. Good job.
I noticed. I'm calling that out.
No, I was talking to Sunny D commercial. That was a reference to Sunny D commercial.
Yeah, but you noticed the accidental, didn't you? Think about how you described them.
Maybe you just keep it orange.
I'll tell you the stereotype.
I described you as Flash Gordon,
me.
and that you flashed
Yeah,
this.
guy who owns the fridge.
Oh. Okay, so is he
So
not allowed to
we're-
have purple stuff? Does he have to go by that stereotype? That has to be because he is?
And
It's
scene.
just
I tell you later, Scott.
No, I know. But it
next
wasn't.
morning.
Yost is asleep by the time you wake up, Visca.
Yeah, you might hear me yelling about, turn the lights off.
Huh?
Oh god, everything sucks.
Yost, maybe you've had maybe 2 hours of sleep.
I've never actually been drunk before.
She acquitted herself well for
There's
all
a
that.
lie.
Because no, it's not though. She's been buzzed. The one time she got buzzed, she got really flirty, and then we haven't drank again.
This is true. The last time we got flirty, we set a bar on fire. So
It's also true.
good times.
Vermin
I'm
Hertz.
gonna wake up and I'm gonna prepare lesser restoration.
Okay.
Okay,
I love this game.
that's going into that's going into the Raid of Mist rule game, guys. Wings of Winter is going to be carrying now Espresso Restoration.
Incredible.
It's a hangover tonic, and its primary constituent is espresso.
You know, sitting on the dresser right next to the bed is a cup of water and 2 Alka-Seltzer pellets.
Oh, that's nice.
No. I will down them.
Okay, you feel better. Like you don't need to use the lesser restoration.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh, he left you a delicacy.
Valuable
Nice.
spell slot.
You must like us. What?
Magic spell tablets. Yum.
No, you're fine.
Are you judging me?
A little bit.
You can't help but notice that there's a ridiculously huge wardrobe in here. Like you go to open it, you're like, oh, is this where the bathroom's at? And you're just like, whoa, this is another person's room. Oh no, this is the closet. This whole thing's a closet.
Nice.
Does this like also include giant costumes of grapes?
No,
What?
not after what Yost said. No.
I'm like, huh, this was big enough that if my family were still alive, they could live in here.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Mr. I like
This morning.
lighthearted stories.
Zooms in on Yost, fade to black and white, Piano Man on harmonica just starts playing. That hasn't happened in a while on this channel.
We gotta edit that into the post.
If you guys noticed on the last Halloween when I edited my my intro,
I did. That was nice. That was a good
No,
effect.
I
Do
didn't.
that more often.
it was just something that I did really quick. Anyway, so I'll have to try to remember to do that for this one. No guarantees though. So you're awake. You're not hungover anymore. You're surprisingly still wearing the clothes you were wearing last night. As you were just like, crap, that could have been really bad.
I'm gonna go find a shower.
The other room goes, or the other door in this place goes to a really nice shower.
Nice.
It's one of those ones where it's just like, it's got like the head coming out of the ceiling and then like one on each side. Or you could just use the standard one. You know, like you could choose.
Walk over, be like, wow, he's got an Olympic-sized swimming pool in his bathroom. Oh wait, that's the tub.
Yep. It is a hot tub, as you notice.
Nice.
It does have a Jets option.
I imagine it actually would be really big because what if you wanted to hang out in his natural form in there?
Oh Jesus, yeah.
He's actually just sitting in there. He's like, hey, good morning.
Oh, hi. How's it going? Can you point me?
I'm doing pretty good. You were doing pretty good yourself last night.
I feel like shit. Can you point me in the direction of an unoccupied shower?
Yeah, that one. Come on, I'm like over 600. Doesn't matter. You know how many naked ladies I've seen?
Bare naked ladies.
Favorite band?
It's been.
God damn it! No, it's gonna be stuck in my head forever, Jesse. Thanks.
Remember, I don't bard until Sunday.
Speaking of that, meanwhile, Hertz
Yeah,
both wake up in a heart-shaped bed.
Oh.
that's nice. I imagine
You're greeted by the red light that was lighting this room.
Ooh.
Is Leo still here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the Triton with us, or did she bugger off somewhere?
At first, you think there's this like monster next to you, and then you realize it's just her bedhead.
Rude.
Well, I imagine it probably like tangles like seaweed, right? She's a Triton.
Yeah.
You got a big old murder in the morning.
Hertz wakes up, sees what the carnage of drunk Hertz, and she's just like, oh no.
Your party guy will get you.
You just wake up and there's just like this convenient part of the sheets that just covering the lower half of Verm.
Oh god. We the ladies don't get that, but for him it's fine.
For Pluto, coincidentally, like her hair is long enough it
Yeah.
covers most of it.
Hers like hanging everything out. It's just like yeah, I'm just gonna
Also, you're quite hungover.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
No.
She's just gonna try to find her clothes.
He's gonna reach up and like try and pull her down and like spoon her. He wants to cuddle. He's like he grabs you and like tries to wrap you up in a hug.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm just gonna grab like whatever she finds, wrap her around like whatever
You
she can wrap.
find
and just
black,
try to-
really baggy pants. You find black really baggy pants.
She grabs them.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like,
You find a purple clamshell bra.
yep, that's a look. She's gonna go. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then she leaves.
She's gonna run
You
into
leave.
Lycosa outside of the door.
You leave in Verm's pants and Pleedle's top.
Yeah.
That is so fitting.
And Lycosa was waiting outside the door all night.
You notice Lycosa
Hi.
already has your clothes. They're still torn up and stuff, but they're neatly folded.
Oh,
She's such a good girl.
she's just gonna like try to maneuver around her and like
Lycosa
try to
points.
find somewhere. What?
Lycosa points down towards the floor because you're actually like in free float up here.
Oh,
If you remember,
alright.
like these were like on the walls up above, and everyone could like fly around and stuff in here. It just points to one of the doors down there. You assume, like Lycosa's telling you that's where everybody else is at.
Thank you, spider friend. I need a shower.
Lycosa takes another arm and points at the exact same room without moving the first arm.
Thank you, Lycosa. She's trying to survive and it's like, this never happened. And she's just gonna go.
Okay, you go in there and you float in there and you come into this really big penthouse suite room. You hear a bunch of stuff going on in another door nearby, and there's like steam, and you hear like a hot tub and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Hey,
you
is
go,
anybody in there? Just like Dios. Where's your
I'm
seal?
in there too. I'm using the bathroom.
Oh, okay. That's what I.
Oh.
Yeah, Visca doesn't have shame. She would not hesitate to share.
That's fine.
What's his nuts is like, yeah, no, I've seen a lot, and she's like, okay, whatever.
Hertz walks in with a clamshell bra top and Verm's pants and
you
nothing
essentially
else.
see the guy in the hot tub, Visca taking a shower, and I'm probably in the toilet room with the door open slightly, just like, what?
We just all accidentally turned into a polyamorous relationship while you were gone.
It's so cute. I love it.
I pull out some matches. Morning, you know.
You find a
The
aerosol
fuck are
can.
you wearing Worm's pants?
You find an aerosol
Did you
can
fuck
behind
a
you,
mermaid?
Verm. You notice the can says Prestige Digitation. And it smells like lavender when you spray it. It says, warning, only lasts for an hour.
Amazing.
It lasts for an hour? I thought it was like 10 minutes.
Concentration up to an hour, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, shit. All right.
A few minutes later, hey, Freddy, where's your plunger?
Oh god.
Poop knife. You got the poop
Oh,
knife?
God, what the fuck?
He says, oh, one of those. You must have had one of my triangle sandwiches. They're, and he tells you where it's at.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, found your poop knife.
Found the 3 seashells. It's fine.
Ooh, this won't take like 5 flushes.
And I'm not sure who
I'm
had too
very
much fun.
hungover and I need a shower, so scoot over.
I don't know who had more fun, the Wolf Girl or the Star Girl.
Sorry.
I had fun. I'm not feeling fun anymore.
You're Hertz,
I don't
right?
remember anything that happened.
Every time I see like the glare of my laser eyes in this tile, I like wince.
I'd say it's pretty steamy in here. It'd be hard to see your reflection.
Okay.
After I walk out of the,
You'd have to like wipe. You'd have to like wipe the wall. You know.
I remorph.
With your tail just like.
She would not do that. Everything
Verm's
hurt.
going to stride into the room now, butt ass naked. He's no
Oh, a very sexy episode. I thought we were fighting a laser dragon today. This
Me
is
too.
way better.
Yeah, no, he's gonna do basically a forward roll into the bath and just kind of swim around for a minute like an alligator. And then he's gonna climb out again, and then he's gonna grab his pants and he's gonna walk out again without saying anything.
Freddy just chuckles at that as you leave.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna need new clothes. All mine got ripped up.
Oh, I got some pretty good clothes for you.
I'm
to
still
try.
like, you never answered. Did you fuck a mermaid? Where did you get the seashells?
I think so.
The question
That's
is,
really pretty.
how did she fuck a mermaid? Says Freddy.
She had legs, so I don't think she was a mermaid.
That would be cool.
No.
Some
Maybe a
really
Triton?
nice legs, if you know what I
Triton.
mean.
Maybe sea elf.
Maybe it was a reverse mermaid. It was fish top.
No.
Nah, man, you don't want that, man.
No!
Trust me,
No.
I've been there. I've taken the bets. It's not worth it.
Oh, why?
I think
Pearl's got a song about that one coming up Sunday.
Pearl did have a lot of junk in her trunk, but it was not worth it.
So, we still got a mission to accomplish.
Yeah.
You want to put
I
some
know you
pants
don't
on,
want
or like
Some more partying?
Yeah. No, we have to like save the world or some shit.
That seems dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Without the world, you can't party.
This is my
We
world,
need-
man.
You should, after we've got everything and we're ready to roll, you need to call Cage, see if he'll answer his cell phone. See if he's still in the hospital.
Well, after a nice 8 hours, we typically heal up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I mean, he might have gotten a little extra than that.
I think
Oh.
he. Yeah,
He can do.
no, I'm gonna call him. I just need to find something to wear because even though like
I will point you in the direction of the room size closet.
Ooh,
You notice at
I
least
don't even know. I haven't even. Ooh, what did I pick? I don't even know.
98% of it is neon blue.
Excellent. Oh,
It'll offset that tan delightfully.
Hertz is just like,
Also, imagine your hair.
But
yay!
but this does seem like a costume warehouse, just because it's not like all human male clothing. It's like medium-sized humanoid male clothing, female clothing, clothing for like gnomes, clothing for Dragonborn, clothing for Goliaths, from like all shapes and sizes in here. But the one thing that's constant is the glowing neon blue.
Excellent. Okay, so she keeps on the vampire shorts because those are cute and +1 AC. It's not bad, and she's gonna get a her blades are just like you snap them on shoes. So she's gonna take those up and put them on some higher boots, and she's gonna have a crop top that has a higher collar and a couple of bracelets and such on her hands, and she's gonna tie her VR cape to the shorts with a cute belt.
Okay, you can't.
Damn,
You
you got a
notice.
whole new outfit.
I fully expect to see sketches of this by tomorrow.
You notice that to add to this, now that you're actually in decent lighting and you have time to look at yourself, you notice that the Victoria's Secret shorts have little bats on it.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
But they're like black booty shorts with black bats on them, so you it's when you're in the lighting you can see the pattern.
Excellent. I love it. Yes.
So yeah.
All right. Verm will come back dressed and ready to go. He's still not saying anything.
So
Let's see if we can get Mr. Cage and then back to the command center.
Yeah.
boop 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 boop.
I'm not.
For a second, I thought you were gonna do a Mario
like
thing. I thought it was gonna.
Yeah,
be
I did too.
I was like,
You're not alone.
"Ah!"
No copyright.
It's on the Nintendo. You are sued.
No.
Yeah. I will nod to the dragon. Be like, thanks. It was a lovely party. Not so great hangover, but yeah.
It was fun, my dude.
Stay safe.
I think.
When the world's going to shit.
Yeah,
Oh, you're also-
Verm will, toss him that finger gun of mutual respect.
You're welcome back to party anytime.
Hopefully after, everything's less
Oh,
on fire.
speaking of time, he does that, and all of a sudden the music starts going in the club again.
Okay.
I was almost late for the 9 o'clock party. It's like 9 in the morning.
Who goes to party at 9 in the morning?
You guys walk out, and there's
This
just
guy.
all of a sudden a bunch of people there.
Does the party even stop?
No. It
Just
does
changes
not.
rosters.
I want to kick the dog again. I'm sorry, buddy.
They just rotate out like shift work.
Yo,
Mhm.
the Dark District of Automa is awesome.
And
Yo,
I'm gonna elbow Hertz. Call Mr. Cage. So we
I'm
can
kinda
doing
get the hell out
it.
of
He's
here.
not picking up. Hello.
hello, you have reached the mailbox of Cage. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hello,
this is-
you have reached the voice box of Cage. Please leave a message after the tone. Boop.
Hey, Kay, just, it's your girl. I was just wondering if you could please call me back. We went to a hellscape of murder camp and then went to a party. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know what to tell you. Please, just making sure you're okay. I think we're gonna go to the command center. Yeah, if you run into my mom, just punch her in the face. It's whatever. Bye.
Okay. As you finish your message with the blaring partying in the background, you walk out, and you are greeted by a sight that was quite unexpected. As you see daylight, and you're in the middle of a city.
A
Cars
city.
going by, hovering.
So it's
Oh,
on.
there we go fast.
Where are we?
We're outside.
Everything looks all nice. The buildings aren't in ruin. In fact, they
Is
all
it
look
Autumn,
fairly
or is it-
occupied. There's people walking on the sidewalks.
Does
That's
it look like the
official.
architecture you remember from Automa, or does it look different?
It does look like Automa, yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's get out of this shithole.
Oh, hold on. I stopped somebody. Excuse me,
Hmm?
sir or madam.
I do not have a gender specified,
Cool.
says a robot.
What day is it? We been sleeping a lot.
Oh fuck.
The day is, and then he just like recites it, and it turns out it's been a year.
Fuck.
What?
It's been a year, 2 days, and yeah, year and 2 days.
Oh no.
Do you have yeah, that's
Visca's not hungover anymore, but she's still probably gonna puke in the gutter.
Wait, you said we could see the sky?
Yeah,
Omega A. Come in, Omega A.
yeah, Yost, you're alive.
Yeah, we got transported to an alternate dimension. Time flowed differently. It's been a year since we were there. Status update.
Ay. And the
Can you teleport us there?
I'm about to find out. I'm talking to him now. I mean,
I
come
am
on. I'm on the phone.
asking you to ask
I'm on
him.
the phone.
apparently, he updates you that Rad Amy is being rebuilt, but it is under complete control of Radicule, and he's got his army going through there and stuff.
All right. Can you transport 4 people to the command center?
Magneto's here too.
5 people? Wait.
You see
like
behind
Lisa.
you see behind the bar just like multiple banks of nachos just ripped open, and a very fat, rolled on his back Magneto.
You're such a good boy.
You notice coincidentally all the nachos are still there, but the like aluminum like bags are pretty much gone. He's got like part of a bag in his mouth.
Cool. Omega, have you seen Mr. Cage?
He's currently, wow, he's really close to you. He's in that same city.
Can you transport him and us to the command center? Does that still work?
The universe contemplates that.
Simple answer.
Oh, by the way, I kept
Filler episodes, or do you want to continue the plot?
Can we please leave on?
We can walk. It's not that far.
We've got to go through that force.
Says, all right, starting up the teleporter.
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean starting? Oh, shit. Okay. Guys, he said he's going to start the teleport. None of you been drinking a lot of alcohol or eating a lot, have you?
What do you mean?
You'll find out.
Oh, God.
As he says that, a pillar of light hits everybody from the sky. And right before the pillar hits everybody, Hertz, you can't help but notice that there's a robot across the street who has 4 little accordion-like arms and a baseball cap. And it looks over at you guys as you teleport.
Runs over. Hertz, no!
He's alive though.
And you're back at
Oh
you're
no!
back at the shrine.
He just found you, and then it was a year again.
Oh, sucks for him. Oh.
So for what it's worth, he was asleep for most of that. So there's that at least.
Oh. Teleporter wasn't as bad as said normally is on startup.
Everybody but Yost, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
Do I have my advantage back, or am I still?
Yeah, you have it. You have it.
Oh, I
Okay.
got dirty 20.
I also got a dirty 20.
Hey, 20s.
That's 'cause we
22.
got dirty on the 20.
Okay, you're not sure what Yost was talking about.
Yeah, sometimes it causes in the tummy
Mm,
as it tries to recompile and stuff.
I'm a professional. Yes.
When we get back to
At parties.
what does it look like?
And Verm is just looking at you like, did you forget that I'm a fucking ranger? You know.
A one-eyed flying robot with little brass wings flies over to Yost and polishes his chrome skin. And then
Oh.
just flies off.
Is this when we're in the command center?
Yep.
Old
Oh,
Tiny.
okay.
Like goes over to his
Uh,
shoulder and just like.
Do we
It's like,
see any
"Ding."
people?
I am morphed. Just so he's shining my armor.
You notice you coincidentally like that part unmorphs.
Weird.
Weird.
Or do we see any people in the command center
You see Alpha.
other than each other?
And you see a Siren.
Do you recognize this serum?
Is it Cage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
Hertz runs up to him and gives him a big hug.
He turns around as you just like do the movie thing where it's just like he was turning around and you just come onto screen and hug him suddenly. Like he didn't have time to see you coming. And just, he's like, Hertz, where were you?
Camp?
We got pulled into another dimension again. What did we miss?
I got stabbed and I show him my, like...
Have you got like reports
scar.
from the last year that we can read through or give us the highlights?
We thought you were dead.
So did I.
He goes to
What's Radicule's forces doing?
He goes to explain that they're at a relative stalemate, but Radicule's gone into a different phase, where instead of just going around and raising cities, he's now building up the cities that he's raised, and is ruling over them with a tyrannical rule. Gaining supporters, brainwashing the kids, that kind of stuff. Verm already knows this. I guess all of you would know with passive arcana that laser dragons are the hipsters of the dragons. They like how things used to be. They think old things are cool because they're
God,
old
no
things.
wonder he started a cult.
So he goes to explain how they
Are they more hipster or more
they
conservative?
He did such a horrible thing. He renamed the city of Radami. It's now called Greyhawk.
You know.
That son of a bitch.
Well, it could have been more hipster. Could have called it Blackmore. Anyway.
I throw a piece of paper at Yost like, you fucking nerd.
Yost and
Or do you even have
Radical
paper?
just have on scarves and coffee and just black glasses, and they're just both staring at each other, hipster-offing, and just like, oh yeah, well, I'm listening to my music on a vinyl player, and just like carrying a vinyl player around.
Vinyl. I'm carrying around an orchestra.
Oh yeah, well, I just got a stick.
Oh!
I only listen to music in subsonic. I haven't heard it.
It just
I played the
occurred to me.
theremin. I bet you've never played theremin before.
It just
He's just
occurred
gonna
to me
wiggle his
why
fingers around the horn, and it's gonna go.
It was for the theme song for Dr. What, you know, like when it was cool, when he had like a huge scarf.
Doctor What was.
That was one was the best. But anyway.
Join me, Yost, and together we can rule as hipsters.
Oh my god.
It just occurred to me that suddenly why the dragon was like, yeah, whatever, save the world. That's all right, whatever, you crazies. Why he thought that? Because it's been a year. Everybody's been living under a tyrannical fist, and heroes never came to save the day. Punk.
He does tell
Why
you.
is there nobody else? I don't understand.
He does tell you that most of the survivors from Red Amy that weren't captured were able to make new lives in Ottima. And Ottima has still been thriving, and he actually, Radicule has stopped his advances since you guys destroyed one of his generals, to say the least.
They
And-
basic
so
defense
Ottima-
strategy.
So
You guys
Ottima is safe from Radicule?
destroyed one of his head generals and killed one of his children. He doesn't care too much about that part, but he's just like, oh, well, if they're able to do that, maybe I shouldn't just blindly throw guys in there. It was kind of fun at first, but it's whatever.
So Ottima is safe. Ottima's not under his rule.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
Oh, he's going
Unfortunately, that also means it's still under Hertz's mom.
Funny you should mention that.
Oh, you married to her now?
And he
I will
goes,
kill you. I will kill you, Kane. I will murder you where you stand.
and he goes to explain that he's been working with her in the city and the kingdom of Nultron, which is the kingdom that Ottima is the capital of. That was when you guys passed the mountain range, you went from your kingdom, which I can't remember the name of because all these were made up, to Nultron.
Kingdoms. We're a democracy.
Yeah, you guys got like each town has its individual king, and then there's just like the president who runs the kings. It's a really weird system.
What about our
Like,
families?
Why would
Naboo.
you
Naboo from Star Wars. They elect their queen.
It's like aligned city states become the country, essentially.
What about our families, Cage?
Perfect. My mom is fine.
Well, they probably went to Ottima. Well, your family probably went to Ottima. Worm's family's probably a bunch of assholes still. Mine are probably still
Have you heard
dead,
anything
and Hertz
about
hates her
this?
mom. It's about the same.
Where did my dad go?
For all we know,
Crazy.
he's still an Eldritch Abomination.
I
What?
think you was that before.
Did we determine that was actually her dad or not?
No, that's just his working hypothesis.
Oh, okay.
I don't
What-
think you guys told her to.
Yeah, you don't even explain.
Visca
It's
very
hypothesis.
clearly did not want to tell you, but you made her because my poker face is for shit.
We don't know.
I tried to lie to you and it was terrible. You could just see like the nausea.
Yeah, well, with the proficiency and insight.
There's been no sign of Hertz's dad, but people have been going missing, both in Ottima and in other places.
Oh, well, that's a mystery for another time. We
It
have
could
to
be the
finish.
call. It could be the SBC shit.
SPC.
Whatever.
The great enemy of the Unari, the SPCA.
Fuck you.
Paige, did you get rid of the asylum?
Yes.
At least that's one good thing that came out of all this.
Yeah. It's now a sanatorium.
What's the
We'll
status?
kill you, Yost!
He also
Oh.
goes to explain that Yost's family is alive.
What?
See? I told you they're fucking fine!
And every time he was
You
going to
told
tell
me they
you,
were dead!
and every
I
time
did not!
he was going to tell you before, there was never enough time. You guys just disappeared, or he fell unconscious, or you guys were fighting an army.
When we met, I was like, how's everything? And you said Visca's family were saved. And you mentioned nothing about mine. I assumed they were dead and you're trying to spare me the...
Maybe she didn't
Agony.
know. Maybe she ran into my family and she didn't run into yours.
You forgot about me and didn't even inquire about my family, did you?
The reason I didn't tell you is because
No,
they
he
are-
wasn't giving Kate shit. He was giving her shit.
They are alive, but they're not safe.
Where are they?
Right at me, probably.
He looks right at Yost. Says, "The moon."
Well,
Well, I know where we're going next. All right, I'm gonna pull up a chair.
Is that a thing that we did?
We have to get the wolf bat.
Oh,
Which is on the moon.
yeah. All the swords. He goes to explain all the swords are actually here at the shrine, but for some reason they can't power the beats dragon. Seems like it already chose a leader, and the leader wasn't there.
eh. So you,
How-
And,
How's
and the
the-
beat dragon is needed as it's like the main part of the.
no, form the head.
How?
I think that's you, buddy.
No, it chose
I
you.
think that's you.
Me?
How's the resistance
I
going?
know. It's got bad taste. But,
Fucking rude.
what?
Can I kick
I'm going to stand wide of Yost right now.
Can I kick him with my blade?
I'm just imagining we're like sitting at that circular table. Visca's like pulling up reports on a tablet, and you just see like the camera pans, and Hertz just launches herself across the table, and Verm's just like, nope, and pushes away from the table, and Visca's just like, yeah,
I
whatever.
mean,
I'm just...
you
I'm
can
just
roll
saying.
an attack.
I mean, she
Fucking do it.
fires people, but she runs from responsibility. She doesn't like it.
I mean, you do that.
She'd rather just party and enjoy herself.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Missed. 19 armor class. So I'm just like,
Why
Remember,
you never do anything?
remember, you all have nat 20s.
I think it's fine.
natural 20.
She deals 2 damage.
Well, no, I was gonna kick him, which is gonna
Oh
hurt.
shit! Ow.
She doesn't have noodle arms. Remember, she's a beefy girl, so it probably would have been.
Yeah,
4
but she
damage,
doesn't have proficiency in unarmed fighting, so it would still only do 1 damage.
plus
Or
strength
Or
mod.
1 plus your strength, right?
And it would be
So, sorry. 3 damage, or 4.
30.
it would be 3, but she critted, so that 1 is doubled, so 4 damage.
Wow. I think I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already grabbed, like, there's a tablet or something. Visca's pulling it up. I want to know what's the state of the resistance doing? Is there one? What's going
Technology
on?
came up.
Yeah, you actually noticed the
Did
shrine.
we not have tablets before? That was, like, the joke, that nobody had heard of paper.
The shrine.
I don't know. I think that's just a Hertz thing.
She's from Ottima, and that place is very high tech.
It's there.
The
Apple Newton?
one of the first things you do realize is that the shrine itself is not only up and running, but it is up to date and maybe a little more so than it was before.
Ooh, upgrades.
Oh, is everything now covered in 100 years of dust?
Nope.
Though there was something to be said about vacuum tube technology. It just has that aesthetic.
Meanwhile, on the moon, Raticule's just up there with one of those, and he's like, "Yeah, it just has that aesthetic."
Sure, we can get better processing power with... No. Did you find that Babbage engine? The differential engine? Hook that up. Oh yeah, mechanical computer.
What the fuck are you even saying anymore?
I like how he's.
I
at
hate how I
Radicule.
understand every word that's coming out of his mouth, both in and out of character.
I like how he's more.
Fucking nerd.
He could be more hipster than I ever could be.
It's that extra decade of life.
Back in my day.
Uh,
Back in my day, we just used magic and swords. Now there are all these guns and neons and grids and Power Rangers. Back in my day, Rangers just had pets and they shot with bows.
Vinyl, I remember when we had wax cylinders.
I remember when bards were overpowered and amazing.
Bards were never
How do you
overpowered.
get into?
I remember you had to roll
I'm so
3d6.
fucking awesome.
Remember you had to roll 3d6, and then that was strength. You didn't pick which one that one went to, and then the next one was dex. And you went from there. And if you didn't get the stats you wanted, well, too fucking bad. No paladin for you.
That one time you wrote a character that could not be anything. One time. Hundreds and hundreds of rolls.
I had a pro. I'll explain later.
Yeah.
We're streaming. Don't want to bore everyone.
The
More so.
But so the map comes up, and it's this big hologram map and stuff, and it's all cool and all that. And it shows like world map, and you notice that there are a lot of areas that are red, and you assume those are the radicule spots, and then there are areas that are blue, and those are the good spots. And you notice where you guys are at, there's a nice little white glowing like star dot or whatever there, showing like, hey, this is us. We're here.
You are here.
The lake and the island itself is blue.
Has the have the other ranger teams been maintaining their defenses?
Are they even still around?
That's why I just asked.
But
in a
you
less
notice
evil or
Disappointed. Depressing. There you go.
you notice on the map that there are no other shrines.
Oh, that's not good.
But Atma and a few other little random spots, like really far in the north or something, you know, just like somewhere where there isn't civilization anyway, so haven't really explored over there.
Oh, it's gonna be uphill.
But now that you're back, we can go on the offensive.
Do we have an army? What are our resources? What do we have? What have you guys been doing?
He points out that Anima does have troops and stuff that they can use. They're a combination of troops that were already there and what used to be Radami guards, but have now
Would
been
they
trained
rally
further.
behind us?
Yeah. Also, he definitely points out that everyone on the ship, the ship itself was gated into the underside of Atma, and Atma was pulled up. And the big cruiser ship is actually underneath it all.
Okay.
And it was,
So
and it's
everyone
like,
who was there was safe.
and it's like half scrapped, like they're taking it apart and using the parts of it for resources.
Yeah. Would the army of Automa rally behind us if we decided to make a strike? If we had all of the Zords?
Yes.
Okay, so we have all of the Zords, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's our target?
Where do we find the where was the Owlbat one? Or the
Wolfbat?
Wolfbat one?
On the moon.
No, it wasn't on the moon.
Yeah, wasn't that the
My
moon?
old Zords were.
Yeah.
My team Zords.
Oh, okay.
You're you switch the map, so it's got like the little key where you like change what the little dots are gonna show you are on the map. And just a sec as I try to pull up certain somebody's thing. Thingy. Jigger. Uzma, what's it? There is an unactive flame jaguar, forest boar, yellow mountain badger, black metal panther, white ocean dolphin zords, all up on the moon.
Wow,
Okay.
that sounded pretty rad.
Oh,
And
and you just noticed at the very end there, blue lunar wolf.
where's Radicule?
On the map,
He's on
it
the
shows
moon,
like
isn't
one of the
He's
bigger
in Red
craters.
Emmy.
One of the bigger craters on the moon, it looks like, has been turned into like a big city dome, and has been heavily modified. Where the city itself seems to be some kind of like giant laser gun or something.
So he's on the moon.
Yeah.
Well,
You see, like it's weird because it's got like a laser cannon on it, but the entire city looks like it's a castle, like a medieval castle, on the moon.
There's this.
What kind of forces are we looking at here on planet? If we go to the moon, what will they do here?
Okay.
Will they follow us, or will they punish the cities for us being stupid and fighting back?
They will follow you, but we would gain more support the more victories we have.
We need to weaken their hold on the cities before we can strike at the heart. We have to be sure that they're prepared and primed for downfall. We have to make sure that the citizens are ready to rise
That's the
up.
thing. The army, I don't think we have the capability to take everyone with us into space.
oh no.
We cannot fight an army. If this army tries to follow us, we will all die.
Did
No.
fight an army.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we had another army helping us.
I was just saying. If I,
I know, but we would have died if that entire army fell on the
well, I mean,
4 of us.
they're living in a
Cage,
dome. We break
show me
the
the-
dome. we
show
might
me
be-
the enemy forces distribution and where the command leaders are.
Yeah.
From the information they have, you notice that there is one of the towns, one of the city-states, Nultron, above you, is taken. But Cage was saying he was thinking maybe going there first because the princess of Nultron, L'Oreal, the eldest daughter of King Head and Shoulder, is there as a captive. His name is spelled Hedenshuldr. So maybe Head and Shoulder?
Helen Schindler.
Yeah.
And his daughter L'Oreal.
Yeah, it's L. Oh, we were just talking about this yesterday. L apostrophe Oreal.
L'Oreal.
Or she, yeah, it was an elf. It's L'Oreal.
So it's L'Oreal, I guess.
It's a little stop normally.
I don't want to sound callous, but what do we gain by saving that princess?
Well, we gained the alliance of the kingdom.
If the kingdom has the will to fight back, I mean, for all we know, they've been completely subjugated by Radico's forces.
As we think, something we need to take into account. Laser dragons are strategists, tacticians. So as we plan, we
They're-
got to assume
they're
Radical
10 feet. They're 10 steps ahead of us.
is already expecting some of this.
So
So
it's a good thing then that you have somebody who can plan 11 steps ahead.
Cage
you know
says,
Mr. Cage, yes, I know we have him. But
Yeah, Mr. Cage is the best.
Cage says apparently the princess is under house arrest by Maleficent.
And
We-
Verm is going to choke on his drink.
she's under house arrest by
He put
the
quotes.
villain
He
from
put quotes.
Snow White.
He put quotes
No.
around it.
Sleeping Beauty, you doofus.
You're gonna,
I'm sorry. One
I feel
thing
like
I
that's in
don't.
character. Please tell me that's in character.
You're gonna hear
Yeah,
a very
yeah.
loud, draconic fuck.
Whoa, I think you did that
What?
yesterday.
He's young. He's got stamina. He can go again.
First is just like, don't know.
Don't front. You loved it.
I
Wait, Hertz, are you tiefling? Your face is all red.
Don't.
This is weird. There's like 8 sub bosses that we have to beat in a specific order.
Well, you don't have to beat him in order.
the
Well, it's
thing
like
is
rock, paper,
Mega
scissors.
Mind shit.
No, you assholes! It's my sister.
what?
Your
Why do
sister
you
is the
think-
villain from Sleeping Beauty?
Why do
Wait,
you
wait.
think my family is so high up on the chain on this? My entire
Wait.
family is leading the goddamn war effort.
Wait a minute. You have a sister named Maleficent.
And
That's
brother
a
named
terrible
Reg.
name.
Now,
I
for
don't
what
know
it's
how
worth,
many
his name
different
isn't
ways I have to
Reggie, it's
explain
like
this to you.
Reg of
My family are
Vermithrax.
giant nerds.
Well,
And like he's actually
fine.
he's going to unconsciously slip into the Revenge of the like you know that guy?
Yeah.
The thing is,
Okay.
though, wait a minute. He's a strategist.
Hmm? Yeah.
Radiculo's a strategist. He can outthink
Supposedly.
us. He thinks we're dead. He cannot know we're still alive.
No.
He will once
He
we kill
will
his sister.
if we go kill Maleficent.
Well, if we don't take her out, he's going to end up being there at the end of the encounter anyway. He'll retreat back. Once they find that we're leading an assault on the moon, they will immediately.
If we get to the moon before he realizes it, he won't have the forces there. Hopefully, we cut the head off the snake, then things get easier.
To,
I don't think that's
to
how
the
this is going to
east,
play out.
to the east, further inland, is I should just change these names to something I can actually do. I did the fantasy babble. It's Aaron Ika. You don't need to worry about that. But the capital is named Gothopolis, and that is currently under control.
Oh, that's Yaz's hometown.
That is currently under control by General Spike.
Is that another brother?
Another sibling?
Wait,
The dragon from My Little Pony.
That would be really funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, you know
I
what,
just imagine the vampire from Buffy.
Scott? Go ahead and tell them
That's
what
also
I
a
sent
big
you
possibility.
about Spike. Go ahead and tell them what I sent you about Spike.
Word for
What?
word.
like Ninja
Go ahead.
Turtle Spike?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Like the volleyball move, Spike.
Spike. Sexy sax synthweaver. Wears white shades. Not really evil so much as super dude bro.
Excellent. We gotta go meet up with him.
And obnoxious / toxic masculinity waste
You
dump.
cannot fuck him.
Oh,
Kind of
Hertz is just
underwhelming
like,
compared to
a
his
toxic
siblings.
masculinity must fuck.
I'll bring him down.
I will fix him.
I will not fix him, but I will fix him.
Wait a minute. Okay, no, it's been even on. Because I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't actually think Hertz has ever in game has fucked a dude other than Verm.
No, there was Danny.
Because
Oh,
you
did she
passed
try? I
out
don't.
And Ninja Brian.
Oh yeah.
She passed out first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, I
That
know
immediately
from our
went-
New York concert,
She
it has been male.
she passed out, which immediately makes it non-consent. So yeah, no, nothing happened there.
Do you consider centaurs male? Yeah. Okay.
The
I
Markiplier
mean, if they
one was
have
definitely.
the bits, and if they consider themselves male, that depends on all of them.
And
How
you
about
see,
sponges?
and you see another random dot on this just tiny island, like miles out in the ocean. You're not sure what the heck that is. It's in like a pink house and just like one palm tree, and it just says
Honey?
General Norbert.
We're not going there. We're not
Wait.
going there. We're
What
not
is
going there.
that? What's over
Who the
there?
fuck is? Okay, now you have to tell us.
That's
Yeah,
my
this-
uncle. That's my
Your
uncle.
uncle.
He's a
Uh-huh.
goober. He's a goober.
He's a chocolate covered peanut?
No, not that kind of a goober. He's just Talk
Like the
about
thing from SpongeBob?
we just don't talk about Uncle Norbert.
Goober, like as in not gonna fight and kill.
No, like I just
Is in Heidi Ho neighbor?
it's always uncomfortable being around Norbert for any length of time.
Oh, he's that uncle.
The one we don't
So-
talk about.
I mean,
Dr.
his whole
Love.
family's evil. What's one more?
About them black people. They bad.
Oh fuck.
Oh, uncle.
You're gonna get us so fired.
Oh.
Uncle Norbert.
I
The racist
just
uncle.
I just got affiliate on Twitch.
Oh god, it's too real though.
Scott, I did describe him as Sir not appearing in this film.
Yeah, that's literally his description is one line, and it says, "Uncle, sir, not appearing in this film."
How many
Alright, so-
more family members of yours are on this map?
I don't think there's many more left
more.
alive.
I don't know.
Oh God. No.
I've
almost
expanded on your lore.
Alright, first we gotta go fight Fireman.
Yeah, fireman and us.
Oh fuck! I'm just imagining like you. Thank you for that, Aya, because now I'm imagining Verm's face in the middle of like the 6 family portraits, and he's looking at which asshole relative to murder next.
And no
Like
matter how many
the
times
evil Brady Bunch over there.
And here
and
comes
when you
Vermi,
click on them,
and a
your
lovely
eyes,
lady.
yeah, your eyes move to them until you get to your uncle, and your eyes just go the opposite direction. Like, nope.
Okay, well, see, I think that we should get the princess. I mean, if
You
we
just want
have
to do the
more,
princess.
what?
You want to
just
do the
wanna get
princess.
I know what.
She has
Listen.
pink hair, and she's a high elf, and you all know that she's super pretty. She's like Princess Diana.
Yes.
She's a very
But
public
it's also
image.
really
Okay,
presumptive to
so-
assume she's gonna owe you sex just because you rescued her.
She's got like the pink dress and everything, you know, very stereotypical princess.
I think Hertz just assumes everyone
Wants to have
owes
sex with
her
her.
sex.
Listen. If I only do it if they want to do it. I would never force anybody to do anything they don't want to.
Consent is key, kids. This is a very teachable episode.
No!
So what do we?
The morals
Don't
are
you
just going
remember my
everywhere.
singing song on that list? Come on, Verm.
So,
Consent,
Verm.
consent is sexy.
which one of your family members do you want to fight first?
Okay, so
He's
hang
gonna
on.
get just distant, kind of like, just he's checked out now. He's having an imagined spot, right?
It just goes to like his childhood and seeing like which one was like the most douchebaggy to me when I was a kid.
Well, we've already got Reg, so that's one.
So what?
I honestly I think Mao is going to be the least problematic for us to handle.
Okay, but like realistically, what are the benefits to freeing all these cities versus just taking on Radicule and getting rid of him ourselves?
I
Well,
don't know if we're
Can we
powerful
do
enough
it?
to
Do we
combat
think we can do it?
You
I
notice
don't.
With the
Cage points
Zorbs?
out this really
With the
evil,
Zorbs?
epic-looking castle there, and there's like, even though it's a map and this wouldn't make sense at all from like a satellite view, they're just like bats flying around it, and you know there's like a
There are
thunderstorm.
6 keys that we have to get to unlock the castle.
And the castle has 2 dots in it, and he explains that
God, it really is Mega Man.
that castle has the portal to the moon, and Lord Bahamut and Mim are there.
Mom and Dad. Fuck.
Okay.
listen, I think
So-
we are not going to be able to do this alone. I'm sorry, but we're not.
Okay. I agree with you. That said, we need to use the fact that no one's expecting us to our advantage. So we should not go after the weakest one first. We hit the biggest one when they're not expecting us. They don't know we exist. They don't know we're here. They have no... We took out a fucking army almost on our own. We are a force to be reckoned with that they haven't seen in a year. We need to use that to our advantage while we have the benefit of surprise.
Verm is literally speechless, and just the sheer magnitude of what this is going to entail going up against Radicule was kind of breaking his head a little bit, just because like he grew up
We
hearing
can't
stories.
waste this.
Another note is, if we did take out Radicule, before the generals and
they'll just fill the
they
vacuum.
could fill the void. Yeah, by taking.
But they're
out
not going to
the-
be as dangerous, I don't think.
Mm,
He's a
probably.
dragon the size of a mountain.
But he's
Who's
also a
gonna
monster.
come up against that?
Nothing left alive.
Apparently.
Yeah, we will in about 8 levels.
What's the level?
I'm gonna run some combat module and just do some modeling in the computer here at the base and see what it comes
Yeah, do
back.
we have an actual idea of how difficult it would be to fight Radicule at this point?
I'm sure there have been scans of the damn thing running around. That
At
probably
this
has-
at this point, if somehow you were able to get to the moon right now, you'd have to go through the moon's defenses, which Yost knows about the moon's defenses, which are very formidable for anything trying to fly towards the moon.
We did a.
You can only
I think we
assume
did a ground
you
strike.
you guys teleported there.
With the swords, ground strike. Anyway,
It was your Zords all combined into the Ultra Zord, and that was the only reason you guys were able to fully get past all these like laser guns all around the moon that were shooting at you and all that. And even then, it would just be 5 of you, including Cage, against whatever's on the moon. And Yost knows there's at least
I guess
Radicule,
he's probably not alone.
whatever he has in his castle. And I want to make sure I get his name right.
he have many names.
Because I like Darth Laser. That is not
We
his
could
name.
have- that could be the new name. New name.
That's true.
Actually,
Nobody's heard from him
Yeah,
in a
you
while.
know Darth... Yeah, actually, this actually fits. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Darth Laser is there with who knows what else. There's too many unknowns on the moon right now for you to just be like, yeah, we'll just do that. For all you know, they got like a anti-grid field or something.
Yeah, Visca, I love you as a friend. You're a brilliant warrior, but honestly, this is a bit like
This is a terrible idea.
this is a bit premature.
Yeah.
I just don't
8
think
levels
we're strong enough.
premature.
I'm just saying, we can't waste the fact that nobody's expecting us.
Well,
That
we don't have-
said, I'm looking to Cage.
Out at a powerful.
All right, well then, who should we go
I'm
after
pointing
first?
at
Because
each of these.
obviously,
Red dots. Which of these guys has the most communication with Radicule? Because if we can take them out and gather their notes, we can figure out what the hell is going on the moon. The more information we have right now is the better, right?
You know that the castle that Princess is at would have a lot of resources for a war effort. And possibly a lot of prisoners that were soldiers.
I think the universe wants us to go to the castle with the princess.
But you also know that other places have different, equally useful sources as well. It's just those would be sources good for war effort, while others would be might be more for like recovery, like food supplies and.
This one has grain. That one has steel.
Yeah,
This one
this
has
is
laser.
you guys are playing Civ, by the way. This is pretty much what this is. You're like each place has different kinds of resources around it. All of them are equally important in some way or another. It's just which one you
Okay, well,
prioritize first.
what do we
have?
what do we
8
think we're
targets?
gonna find in Princess Bubblegum's castle? What's guarding that?
that's what I was imagining the whole time. It's like, they're really princessy, like, yeah.
Lesbian vampires.
I mean,
Maybe run into Victoria again.
Always a pleasure.
last they knew,
Well-
there was the Royal Guard, and that was like where they were all trained and stuff. So they
Another
assumed
question.
all
Which
the-
one's closer?
Wait, the Royal Guard aren't working for her anymore?
Well, they're kind of prisoners.
Okay.
So
What I'm wondering is who's in charge? What kind of forces are we up against?
Mal,
Bro.
Do we know?
Maleficent, aka Mal, is in charge.
Oh,
With
okay.
with the army she has under her control. Of the
So we're
laser
going up
dragon
against
stuff.
a spellcaster, right, Berm?
She's a defensive caster. She's got this.
I made a few little tweaks on
Okay.
her, if that's fine.
Go ahead.
She has a lance shield. It's a great shield with a lance spike on it that she likes to charge with, and she also has a legendary artifact blade called the Blade of the Seven Stars, which expands out like a whip.
Ooh.
She also wears full plate, She's like if you wore Visca stuff.
So she is
now
going to be
I'm, now
a
I'm
Tarknet 2 crack.
debating.
She's a very like her biceps probably as big as Verm's head. I would like to think.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
she's-
yes.
She's a
Yes.
very beefy girl.
Oh, okay. My okay is to Hertz. Just being like being Hertz.
It's like the equivalent of me going, Verm, is your sister hot?
Like, hey, do you have a sister? I fuck you, but it didn't mean anything. But hey, do you have a sister?
Well, we can always go there first.
Yeah.
Rad Amy would be closest.
Who's in charge of Rad Amy?
That one is
Radicule.
currently unknown.
Oh, bugger.
Going in blind.
What do you mean?
Because it's the closest, that one has the highest defenses against Automa.
No, I feel like we need to get the information first. Let's strike the princess, and then we can figure out what the hell is going on back home.
I think Hertz is going to strike the princess.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I will not fuck this princess. You guys are mean.
You get there, and she's like, I made you a
What the
cake.
fuck?
I made you a cake. And then just leaves.
Oh.
You go up. Princess! No,
Cake stuff.
Princess is in the other castle.
It's like,
I'm the
"Ah!"
chambermaid.
Hey,
It's just a
I'm one of her Lycanid servants. You know, she's just in another castle.
yeah. It's just a gnome with like a head of disguise that looks like a mushroom.
And he's just like, bah!
Okay, so
So,
first
what-
off,
how do we get there? How do we get in?
yeah.
Do I need to change my clothes?
Yes.
All the important questions.
I mean,
Was there a command center nearby we could transport to?
No.
Closest one was probably Automa.
I'm gonna go the long way. Actually, I pull out the coin. The Zords are here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a Zord I've never interacted with.
Oh yeah, we should go meet your Zord.
I want to do that, yeah.
Who's a good Zord?
They're so cute. I gotta find
I haven't
the
got a
art of the
chance to
wolf
look
bat
at
again.
Since the fucking vector swamp, so it's been a minute for me as well.
All right.
I don't even. Yeah.
We'll do that on the next episode.
Ow!
Dragon Balls. Yeah.
On the next episode of D&D. And it just shows Visca, and she's like putting her hand up to this wolfbat Zord head that's already like crouched down forward.
Ah, yes. How to train your dragon style.
And like she puts the hand on the nose, and then the eyes glow yellow, and it's just
No,
like
I was thinking
tail-
like the Black Lion when
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Voltron.
was
Like,
it, Keith was first trying to gain
Or,
control of it.
No, though if it's like the Dragon Ball in Japan, we know everything that's going to happen next episode. It's like all explained to us. It's like, oh, that's how it all happens. And I'm going to watch the episode. What?
I also, while we're
Hey,
here, want to go
Giant-
get a new fucking flannel shirt because I've been wearing nothing but armor for forever. And with my new fancy armor, I can wear it underneath clothes.
I see you in a flannel shirt, and that really fucked me up for a second.
crazy guitar riffs are going in the post-credit thing, when it's like, "Hi, Gyro here."
Oh,
Remember,
Gyro.
kids, racism is bad. And
As you can see, our heroes are gonna go see what these Zords are capable of. Maybe do a little bit of bonding. Next episode of King of the Laser Dragons.
also, remember to not check the blades on your lawnmower without removing the spark plug and making sure it is disconnected and not on.
Oh my god, that's adorable. I'm just imagining. He's like does that at the end of the episode, and it's like supposed to, like, you would expect it to be that moral thing, and it's just like tech based.
I like to think he does like a moral thing, but then he also does an amoral thing to balance it out. So he's like, "Remember, kids, don't do drugs. And cars past the year of 1970, hot wiring will not work."
I mean,
Have oh, I can't remember the name. Dylan, yeah. Just record a bunch of those and
Oh
you
my
can add them
God,
at
yes.
the end post production.
yes,
I have to talk with Dylan about that one then.
that would be awesome.
Amazing.
All right. Well, anyone get any plugs besides tomorrow?
Sunday, Reign of Misrule, 9 Eastern. Remember,
Might actually be
daylight
something.
savings in the U.S. Adjust your clocks and your timing. I don't know how daylight savings works in other countries because it's not all synchronized. Because heck with synchronization.
We have to remember that we need to contact Alexis tomorrow and be like,
Yeah,
what
I
time
think
is it for you? Just so we can
Her
justify.
country might have already experienced it, maybe?
I think they have already. Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember what country. Is she? I know she says she's from Switzerland, but I don't know where she's living now.
Oh,
But just so we know ahead of time.
They were Switzerland.
another thing.
Sure.
Until we get like trolls on Twitch that start spamming like virus links, I've opened up links so that way if you guys wanted to be like,
sweet.
hey, go here, you can copy
That's
paste it in
useful.
Twitch chat.
Tomorrow is steampunk, but Katrina and I won't be there because we're going to see Double Dare.
But I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be playing a really cute character.
And we might be getting another person, according to Jesse.
And then hopefully next time we play the steampunk game, Kevin and I will be there, though.
Yeah. But yeah, so Double Dare. With
I'm
Mark
gonna bring
Summers.
something really special to the board. I hope you're excited.
I'm hoping to come home tomorrow with a signed copy of your book.
Oh, yeah, we're going to find that.
Yeah, I know where it
Yeah.
is. I'm sorry, I loved Double Dare growing up. I mean,
No, it's okay.
Anyone else got anything?
I don't think so. Oh, yeah.
It's a good time. Halloween episode almost murdered me, but it's real good. So please go listen to that. And then the new episode is going to be next week. And then I think after that, we're going to be doing every other week.
I already cannot wait to hear next week's. All I heard the other night was just incessant giggling. So much giggling.
I mean, that was pretty much the episode. It was
episode 9.
just slumber party
Snaz
kind of
Berry.
situation.
Episode 9, episode 10.
I'm not starting this. I can't.
I don't know what episode we are on, though.
I don't either anymore. Anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll end episode 25 of Retroverse.
Oh my god,
You
it's
guys-
25 already?
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming along.
I'm old.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you.